Hey everyone, Rhonda Robson with Rhonda's Tri-RRR-tistry, and today we're doing leftover paints again and used canvases. I can't wait to show you because this is number 4. Let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rhonda Robson and I thank you so much for joining me today because I'm still in the middle of my leftover paint series, which I call LOP. Leftover paint is just paint that I've scraped from underneath the canvases. Maybe I scraped off because I didn't like what I saw on the canvas, or maybe it's just been sitting there so long that I really don't want to use it on another piece. So I kind of gather that all up after a couple years and I do what I call leftover paintings. And sometimes these leftover paintings are really cool. So today is a rainbow, and then I kind of do a swipe technique and then I tilt it. And it looks really cool until I went to dry it and it actually fell behind and it tilted more, and so it moved the paint more. So it still looks cool, but the before, when it was wet, when I put it in dry, was better. But to each his own. You may love this one. So I'm putting leftover painting on recycled canvases. Let's get started. Let me get you down the canvas. Bye for now. Bye. So I'm going to do a rainbow swipe on this one. So let's get started. We're going to start with black. I'm going to add purple, then I'm going to do blue, and then I'm going to do some greens. And I'm going to work my way over. I am creating rainbow colors by using all that excess paint off to the side. And then I've got a little container down below that I'm putting all my old containers in. So here you see me doing some green, and again, they're all different kinds of paints from different projects. The one thing that I have to say about these leftover paints is they can be some really, really, really neat projects, and it just takes you kind of thinking through of like what kinds of paints that I have that I need to get rid of, what colors do I have. They could even have, some of them could have cell activator, although I don't think on these I don't have any cell activator in there, or silicone. But yeah, so as you're creating this leftover paint, lot painting is what I call it, on a already used canvas, you're just have fun with it and go with the flow. I had so many different colors. I'm like, well, I'm just going to do rainbow. So why not do a rainbow? And then I end up doing a swipe with this. But I'm just having fun. And so I'm just going to let you just watch while I continue to have fun. So I used that comb. I was just trying to see what it might do if I kind of went across it and scraped it. So now I've decided that I needed some more paint on there. So as you can see, I'm just going to add some white through there and just kind of watch what I end up doing here. It's kind of fun. I'm just going to use all this excess paint. I got a ton of it. I'm like going, what do I have over here in my bag of goodies to do? And I'm just going to take this comb and just scrape across. But I need some more of that gray. So I'm going to put the gray down. Add in a little bit of the fillers there. Again, just have fun. Watch. Isn't that cool? Just use a comb. Use whatever you have around the house. Cool. So I'm just going to tilt to get some of the excess paint off and to move the paint and see what happens here. Really cool. My intent was to try to get most of the black and most of the white off and just have colors in there. That was my goal. And as I'm kind of thinking through what I want to do, I'm gonna use a cell activator to see what kind of cells come up. So I'm gonna use black. And so I'm just putting it on a putty knife, or a palette knife, I should say. And it's one of my larger ones that I have. And I'm gonna just fill the whole area and I'm just gonna start swiping. And it's just super cool to watch the cells pop up on this canvas as you watch. I'm really impressed with the colors and how they came out using the black. Something about black and rainbow colors that I'm just really drawn to. See how those cells are popping up? Really awesome. And this is cell activator. That is not the Amsterdam cell activator. It's ones that I had actually tested out different ways. So it's reacting very well, which I appreciate that. And it just kind of, I just glide across the colors and those cells just kind of pop up. I love it. I love black on these rainbow colors. And it kind of gave me an idea too for a future one with black background and the reds and the golds and the oranges. I have a future video that will be coming up in a few weeks that is all about those colors. And I'm just using the palette knife to create motion, and I'm trying to get the white off there, but I need to get some color and just put a little bit on there with a little bit of black, so that way I can kind of go over that white. Looks cool in the blue and the purple too, doesn't it? The great thing is you can kind of see that I'm using puppy pads underneath this, so that when I need to wipe off my palette knife, I can just use the puppy pad. And then it also keeps my area fairly clean from the excess paint that drips off. I use, like I'm using with my leftover paints, I use that leftover drip paint if there's quite a bit of it. If there's only a few drops, then I don't, because you can, if you dig too far into the puppy pad, then you can get lint as well. So I'm almost done with my cell activator, so I'm just like having to drip it out. Let's see what this looks like, that last little piece right there, and done. Yeah, I just want to kind of cover that one little area that had the white, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of just regular black and kind of get it off there. And then let's just tilt it to get that white off and to get a little bit of the color in where the black's at. Now, as I hinted at the beginning of this video, the final results don't look like this because when I put it in my drying area, it accidentally like fell behind. I have like my trays that slide out, and it fell behind, and I had to dig down in there. I had other pieces of wet canvases and pieces of art that I was working on prior to this, so I had to be really careful. But yeah, it had tilted down, and so unfortunately it doesn't look like it does right there, but it's still a very cool piece, and I think you're gonna like it, even with the fact that it didn't end up exactly like this. And it's just fun to have something different. I did add some gloss Liquitex varnish to it, and it looks really nice. Well, there's the after results. Pretty cool. Not exactly the way it was before, but really cool. See you next time. Bye. Bye. Thanks for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell. And if you like this video, I bet you're gonna like these as well. Thanks a lot, and have a great day. Bye. Bye.